Hello and welcome to Far Cry 6. I'm davidinark, and by now I would guess that most of the people watching this particular video have already seen what happens when you attempt to do the alternate short ending for the game. Where you're faced with the choice of getting on the boat and heading back to Miami, or join with the revolution and rise against Castillo. But there's a couple of things that a lot of those videos cut out. Like, a lot of them are like a minute and a half. Oh, here's the alternate ending. It's quick. Yeah, the alternate ending is quick, but it takes quite a ways to get there. You actually have to go through several main missions to get to the point where you acquire the boat that can take you to the beaches of Miami. So here it is here where everything has been handed off, and now you can either go visit Juan, or you can come in here and jump in the boat and head off to Miami for that alternate ending. So there's a couple of things that came to mind as I was sitting here playing this. One, I wanted to see, because I don't remember looking for it in any of the other alternate ending videos, but does Guapo follow you as you are heading out to Miami? That's hilarious. And I also didn't look to see, we'll have to see when we get to the end, is Guapo on the beach with you? How awesome would that be? Probably not, but that would be hilarious if he followed you all the way back to Miami. Now, one of the things that, a couple of things that I was checking out while taking the alternate ending into account, just first of all, cruising along, but also just taking in the scenery. I have to say, I know Far Cry 6, a lot of people are kind of complaining that the engine is pretty long and that, almost ran. Oh, come on. That'd have been great. Hey, here's how you avoid the alternate ending. Run your boat onto the beach. But a lot of folks are complaining that Far Cry 6 is using an engine that is pretty well long in the tooth, and it's been pretty well done and overdone, etc., etc. But one of the things that I enjoy, the beautiful sunrises and sunsets in this game are phenomenal. But as far as the alternate ending goes, how far away from Juan do you have to be before it triggers the alternate ending? So as we cruise through here, so we're over 500, 530, 540. Okay, so at about 545 meters, that triggers the alternate ending. Again, this is it. Like I said, I'm sure most of you have seen it. Okay, so is Guapo with her? No, that would be awesome. Which, I mean, I guess you could just have a crocodile hanging out with you, on the beach. But anyway, so by the way, if you've not seen the alternate ending yet, then welcome to the alternate ending. Basically, you're given the option to ride a boat to Miami or join the fight. And if you hop in the boat, this is what happens. So you find out that Castillo is still in power, and your friend, quote unquote, ends up killed in action. Now, in the game at this point, it's actually playing some music on the radio, but, because of copyright and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, once that ends, it starts the credits, game over. But what if we start the alternate ending and change our mind? Let's see what happens here. I'm going to go out. I think what I'll do is there's a trigger point when you get out here where she says, it's not her fight. So I think I'm going to trigger that, and then we will circle back around and go see what happens when we go visit Juan. It'll be interesting to see if the devs took that into account. I think it'd be very, very cool if we get out to this point where she says, sorry, it's not my fight, but you turn around anyway. And if he was like, oh, changed your mind, or, if there was a whole, I think it'd be cool if there's a whole dialogue that's like, you know, oh, what made you change your mind? I don't know. I just think it'd be kind of cool. So we're cruising out here. Oh, there you go. Okay, so she says it there. We're a little over 400 meters away. And so we get back to the island and head back into Juan's office.
All right, let's work.
And that's it. It picks up as if you had just not made the decision at all. So that's kind of a letdown, but by the same token, you can get out of the alternate ending if you turn around before that 545 meter mark. So anyway, I just thought that'd be kind of fun to play around. I had no idea that it took so long to get to the alternate ending. No 15 minutes in this game, that's for sure. Got any questions, problems, suggestions, horror stories? Feel free to leave those down in the comments section below. Special thanks to Hero of God, GamerGull, and LosWilko for supporting me on Patreon. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. We'll see you next time. I'm davidinark. Have a great day.